Good morning. The hippy dippy self help spiritual guru culture has absolutely ruined and wrecked the idea of self love. They continually lead countless of individuals on a path of self righteousness and a lack of control and a lack of will to be able to harness the power that exists within doing hard things, reframing from what feels good in the moment. See, this self-help, hippy-dippy guru culture tells you to do what feels good and follow your heart, bro. But there's tons of ancient text, and just one from the Bible says the heart is the most deceitful. Who can trust it? See, we can't trust to do what feels good in the moment. Like, let me build a case for you. Wouldn't you rather sit on the couch and eat Cheetos and go push yourself in the gym or go take an ice bath? Doesn't it feel better in the moment to maybe go out and have some drinks, even though you know that drinking leads to you struggling with your alcohol addiction? Is it not true that the things that typically feel good in the moment ain't so good for us tomorrow or the next day or the next week? Maybe what feels good in the moment right now is this romantic affair that you're indulging in, and your marriage, like the spark is kind of gone. So it feels better to just follow your heart, what you think is this romantic affair, and leads to, well, who knows what it leads to. But one thing that we can always recognize and understand is sparks within relationships come and go. So a true healthy marriage is so much less about being in love and head over heels day in and day out, even though that's what culture promotes. Well, just until you don't feel it anymore, then you can get a divorce. See, so much of self-love, so much of what is actually good and righteous in our life is reframing from what feels good in the moment and leaning into what is in season's discomfort. See, it's not always comfortable to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to work on that side project, that side hustle, that side business. It's not always comfortable to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to get your workouts in when you've been up all night with your screaming toddler. See, what feels good in the moment is to sleep in, is to move forward in that affair, is to skip out on the gym or to drink those beers, to smoke that weed. What feels good in the moment is leading you astray. It's leading you down a path that you don't want to be in. So you can't just follow your heart, bro. See, these emotions, toddlers are dictated by their emotions. They can't control them. But you are being molded into a mature adult, someone who can control their impulses, someone who can think downstream to recognize that if I choose to do this, this will cause me a lot more pain and suffering and stress in my life. This is a mirage. To do what feels good in the now is simply a mirage. It may provide me temporarily happiness, but this is not where joy is found. It may provide me a temporary feeling of satisfaction, but this is not where growth happens. So no, the more culturally traditional sense of self-love is not leading you to a way that you will truly love yourself. Love is also an act of will. You have to willingly show up each day to do the things that aren't always so comfortable, that don't always feel so good, but these things, that they lead to health and mental strength and power and confidence It leads to a healthy body and mind, a healthy relationship and a marriage. If you just follow your heart in these relationships, I have a lot of younger guys listening to me, and I'm looking at my analytics, and guys, like, let me tell you this, like, you got to find someone you're compatible with, but recognize this, that these feelings of head over heels, sexual tension, and just they just kind of go away over time, and they can naturally be resparked throughout your relationship. I've been with my wife almost 10 years, and we have such an incredible relationship. But I don't just wake up every day like, oh my God, like I did when I was, just pursuing her. And we can naturally do things to keep bringing fire back into our relationship, and we are very proactive on doing that. But if they say this, like the honeymoon phase, like it ends. And then it's an act of will to keep leaning in, to choosing to love the person that you're with. So the quote unquote perfect person, they might not exist, because you're not a perfect person either. You have flaws. So you're not somebody's perfect person, even if it might feel like it for the first few months. It's only a time before we're exposed to the reality of our true selves. Now let's take that a step deeper, and what about the reality of your true self, and how you're just responding to self-love and doing the easy things right now in the moment, the things that don't really bring you true growth or true joy or true love. Are you supplementing what feels good now for what you know is going to be good later? So I want to encourage you guys to take this counterintuitive approach of self-love. For me, on a daily basis, it looks like tonight, I'm going to put my clothes out so I can just grab and go at 4:50 in the morning. Tonight, I also, like right now, I'm like my busy part of my day is over, so I plan what I need to do tomorrow during my busy part of my day before I head into my calls. See, I'm going to be working out today so that my body continues to stay strong and healthy. I really be loving these pink Starburst. I love pink Starburst. But every time I eat a bunch of them, my stomach hurts, so I just forego on the pink Starburst and I eat quality, healthy foods. I put money in investments and in my savings today rather than buying the shiny things that I kind of want right now. Like, I really want a dually truck, but the one I'm sitting in, well, it's paid off, and I got 100,000 miles on it. So it's going to last me a little while. So instead of buying that truck, I'm going to keep driving what I got and keep saving. And this saving, what it's actually doing is it's leading me to not stress keeping a roof over my head, because we got savings. We're not strapped. We're not living paycheck to paycheck, because I'm doing the harder thing, that thing that's less flashy right now. Because if I was following my heart, I just drove by that truck dealership. I've been peeping that Ram 3500. I don't even need a dually. I don't even haul anything, but I like them. But if I keep driving past that place and I pull in to buy it, what am I doing? I'm just doing what feels good in the moment. Like, in the moment, it feels good to buy that thing, but now I'm strapped to $800 truck payment. I was like, what the hell? I don't need that. I'm gonna love on my future self. So I'm recognizing that since I don't buy that, I have more peace and more freedom in my life, because I'm not stressing a car payment. I can put more money into savings and love on myself in the future. See, this is what it tangibly looks like. This is what tangible self-love looks like on a day-to-day basis for me. It's choosing my wife every single day, avoiding temptations, staying locked in and committed within our relationship, to continue to recognize that the grass is greener where you water it. And I want to water my grass in my mind, my body, my spirit, my relationships, here in the now, even if it means doing the hard things. Now, when I'm proactive with keeping up with my saunas and my ice baths, and I tell you what, it's been -5 here in Indianapolis. It's been really tough to get an ice bath, but I keep up on them, chipping away at that thing and trying to get inside of that cold, freezing water, because when I keep up on it, I'm just there's like, I need less dopamine from external sources. Like I'm getting it from the ice. I'm scrolling social media less, and which leads to more stillness and peace in my life. I arrive, like today I just arrived at my house, and I'm about to hop in to the house in a minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and take 10 minutes to do some breath work before I go into the house to bring myself back into the present. I'm gonna do that rather than scroll social media. It feels good to scroll social, connect with you guys online, see who liked whatever. Yeah, that feels good, but I know that if I take care of myself now, my stress levels, put my heart in a good position, my mind in a good position, I'm gonna be better for my family. I'm gonna be better for my family, which is gonna result in there to be more peace in our home, which is gonna be leading to stronger connections in our home. But I don't always feel good in the moment. So I wanna encourage you on this counterintuitive approach of self-love to do the hard things now. And on the other side of it is going to be a freedom that you never knew existed. That cage that you feel like you're in right now, you have the keys to it. So all you got to do is the hard things to unlock you. Sending you love, my brothers and sisters. Have a great day. God bless you.